The Salvation Army, for me, if it wasn't here, I don't think there's anybody out there like the Salvation Army. I don't think anybody quite offers what the Salvation Army offers to people when they offer comfort, structure, and a place to call home. And not having the Salvation Army here, I mean, I definitely would have had to choose a different route, but this is the route I choose every time I get in any situation where I need help. I come to the Salvation Army.
Our mission in the Salvation Army is to preach the gospel of Jesus Christ and to meet human needs without discrimination in His name. And that is why we serve. Every time we go out to disaster services, every meal we serve, every prayer we pray, every arm we hold, every hug we give is all to be that light that brightens the path in a dark place, in order that someone might be able to be introduced to God and the saving grace of Jesus Christ. That is exactly why we serve.
The Salvation Army depends on the people that are in the community to do what we do. If it wasn't for the donors, if it wasn't for the support that we receive, at Christmas and throughout the year, we wouldn't be able to do any of the things that we do, which is fairly extensive in this community. Our largest program is the shelter program, Harbor House. We work with men, women, and families, children. We're the only shelter that deals with all three of those aspects. The other shelters in the community are good at what they do, but they're very targeted populations that they serve. But our program is very much geared to those particular situations that may come. And we also have great community partnerships that we send people to, that basically together we're able to meet a need of an individual that we might not be able to, or they might not be able to, but together we can find a way of taking care of an individual's needs.
If there was no Salvation Army, I could have been in my car, who knows, I could have even been on the street. And I mean, I do what I have to survive, but it really wouldn't have been a feasible answer for me in getting my daughter or anything back with me. So it's been wonderful to be able to have a place where they care and they're there for you and guide you. It's nice. When you feel hopeless, it's nice to have that guidance of where to start. And, because you lose yourself sometimes. And I think when you're here and when you help other people, it motivates you to want to do better for yourself.
The Harbor House is a 61-bed shelter here in the community, providing shelter for both men, women, and children. Families come into Harbor House for a variety of reasons. Some simply run out of funds. They're no longer able to maintain their permanent housing. Maybe they've lost their job. Maybe it's been an illness that the family has gone through. We also provide case counseling with the families or with the individuals, encouraging them to seek jobs, to seek permanent housing, to save toward those housing. We do that through life skill classes, through taking on even daily chores in the house. How do I keep my house, my home? How am I responsible for it? Teaching them budgeting classes along the way as well. And so they can stretch that dollar to be able to afford permanent housing.
The Salvation Army has helped us tremendously. If it wasn't for the Salvation Army, I don't know where we would be right now. They've helped us with housing.
They helped me get in touch with JobPoint, give me a job.
And also helped us get her into daycare so that he can go to work. Like I said, they've done so much for us. I don't know what we would have done if it hasn't been for the Harbor House. Probably would have lost her, and that would have been a very, very horrible thing. That would have hurt. Yeah. They kept our family together for us.
I've been suffering from my mental disorders for a while. I also had a stint of substance abuse disorder as well. And I became homeless. I lost my home, I lost my job, I lost everything. And came to this area because I knew that there was help here, as well as the resources needed to start my life over and to have a healthy living. I just don't know what I would do if I didn't have them. I have a better, much better life than I've ever had. And I wouldn't have been able to do it without being pointed in the right direction. And that's what I have received here. It just gives you that bridge. It's a bridge to the life that you want. It's what you make it.
That's right.
Yeah.